So it's kind of funny. My son is on me about getting up in the mornings to do my readings, because that's what my routine used to be. I used to get up at like 5:30, and I would do my reading first thing in the morning, and then I would get him up for school and carry on with the rest of our day. That was my routine. And then life just happened. The summer happened, and that was no longer a routine anymore. And now I started doing them when I dropped him off at school, and then I came back and I started doing them. And that worked for a while, but this season of life is just all over the place. So in attempts to be consistent and to show up for you and to give you whatever it is that you need, I'm going to use whatever time is available to me to just pop on and give you what you need to hear, because trying to create a structure right now seems to be almost impossible, which tells me that there's an imbalance in the masculine energy somewhere. So let's find out what the collective needs to hear. Maybe you're going through the same thing yourself. Oh, wow. So, Ace of Wands paired with an 8 of Wands. So what this tells me is that there's an idea that you've been holding on to and trying to put into motion. Something that really kind of lights your fire. You have this energy and this drive to make it happen, but you're also not quite sure how to quite make it happen. But what you don't see is that there is some kind of communication and change that is inbound right now, that, and this is even a channel that I was getting earlier, because this is a theme in the collective, where that opportunity, that request of whatever it is, that strength, that passion, whatever, is going to be asked of you. And the reason why you're being asked to kind of wait and sit on this and feel kind of like your wheels are turning a little bit is because this opportunity, the things that need to happen, it kind of needs to fall into place sequentially. Whatever it is on the other side is preparing itself for you. And in this interim, you are being prepared to be able to just kind of jump in 2 feet and go. Spirit, tell me more about this incoming opportunity. What is this incoming opportunity? What is this incoming opportunity? Oh, that's a lot of cards. Justice, the Sun, and 5 of Cups. So previously there has been this illusion that you've missed out on some kind of opportunity, but what you don't see is that it's kind of twofold. Both this opportunity, there were aspects of it that needed to fall away that weren't for your highest good, but what was for your highest good was kept, and that has kind of remained steady. And that refinement on both sides is going to create this unexpected opportunity where you're gonna have justice and karma kind of righted and bring in for you this bright new opportunity full of just, it's very alive, it's very radiant, there's a lot of vitality and positive energy and growth and expanse. But this is because you're on the right side of karma. You've learned your lessons. You've done what you needed to do. You kept your head down. You stood for your own truth. You have taken the time to find whatever that right level of balance is for you in your life. And because of that, that's going to help you see what those remaining 2 cups are in your life. What you've been working on and that emotional side of you you've been consistently investing in long term. Tell me more about this communication, Spirit. How will we know that it's aligned? How will we know that the incoming opportunity for communication is aligned? 9 of Wands. So you are going to notice this come in at a point where you may be feeling some kind of level of imposter syndrome, or not quite ready, or why me, positively or negatively, because that's something that someone asked me, is like, are you having some imposter syndrome? And I'm like, no, I'm actually worried about it the other way. Like, I'm worried that I'm good, and it's going to be like, okay, well, now what do I do with this? Right? So whatever side you're on, whether you feel like you don't have what it takes, or you do have what it takes, and you're fearing that shift and the challenges and changes that are coming, you're being asked to shift that energy, to believe in yourself and have courage and know that you've been prepared for this thing. What guidance or support does the collective need in being able to accept or open themselves to receive this offer? Oh, look, there's my kitty, my familiar. Hey, Gatsby. 7 of Wands. So fight for what you want. If this is truly what you want and you believe in your dreams, fight for them. If it's meant to be a part of your destiny, it's going to come with challenges for a purpose, right? The things that challenge you help you grow. They help you heal as well. Things that challenge you help heal and retrain your prefrontal cortex so that you can show up as a more conscious individual and a lot less impulsive. So lean into those challenges. Ask yourself a lot of questions about how it is helping you grow and develop the skills needed to be able to fully step into this dream. And there's another channel that's kind of been hovering. Oh, yellow butterfly, that's spirit baby. It's kind of escaping me right now, but it's this idea of like, decide truly what you want and say no to everything else. And it can be kind of hard to know if certain opportunities are aligned with that, but your intuition and your truth will clearly tell you whether something is or not. And just because it may not be fully aligned doesn't mean that there's something you can't learn from that experience. And that's a choice that you can make and say, hey, I know that this isn't, completely what I want, but I'm willing to accept this opportunity to see how it will grow and shape me. And that, becomes karma in a way that you get to learn, and not karma in a negative sense. Karma in a good sense. Yeah, you're having this kind of indecision and stalemate within yourself because you're trying to think about it. You're trying to preemptively plan and force the foresight, is what I'm hearing. Like, you're trying to see into the future. And even those of you with gifts like my own, where you do get to see, glimpses and glimmers and visions of the future and things like that, que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not yours to see. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Let go and be in the process. It's taken me a long time to truly understand and accept and be embodied in that process. And I'm so thankful for my masculine and his, admonishment and grace in holding that, because wow, it's been a journey learning how to do that. Yeah, 7 of Cups. Not all that glitters is gold. You need to take this time to really tap into your truth and your heart and what you ultimately want long term. Stop thinking about immediate gratification. You need to think more long term. Again, that's why we heal our prefrontal cortex, so that we can appreciate delayed gratification. Not all that glitters is gold. There may be lots of opportunities presented to you. You need to be discerning in what you are choosing and where it is taking you. Is it just a little, side quest, a little lesson that you need to learn to gain some knowledge and experience? Fine, great. Or is it something that's going to completely take you in another direction, away from what it is that you are truly wanting or desiring or called to do here? Right. What don't we see about... Alright, my phone crashed, but what came out was the King of Swords. So your last message is that whatever this is, it's going to be unexpected, because it's going to bring you the clarity that you seek. Okay, it's going to be very clear cut. It's going to be something that leaves no more doubts in your mind, and you will know that it is time to act. It is time to go. So if this resonated, I would love to hear what it is that you're working on, what it is that you feel the block is. If you want to dig into it deeper, I am available to do private readings, healings, whatever have you. I'll be around.